I'm Senior Master Sergeant Paula Tudor, the Superintendent of Knowledge Operations Management for the 707th Communications Squadron. As key spouses for the 70th ISR Wing, you're a critical part of our team and our mission. With your appointment as key spouses, you'll be provided personal information about our airmen and their families, and it's important that you understand the responsibilities you have to protect that information from unauthorized use and disclosure. So now we're going to talk about operational security. So I'd like to start real quick by just asking you to envision something. My car. You guys don't know me, you don't know what I drive, but I'll tell you I drive a Toyota Camry. My car's in the parking lot, and on my car I have my base sticker, right? I have my base sticker, and next to my base sticker I have my Senior Master Sergeant stripes, and I have Master Chief rank, because my husband's a retired Navy Master Chief and he gets special parking, so it's important to have that. My license plate says United States Navy retired because it's registered in his name. I have a sticker on my car that says my kid is Student of the Month at Mount Hebron High School. My daughter plays volleyball, so I have a volleyball, a magnetic volleyball on my car. And we've all seen those little stick people, the stick families. Well, I have stick family on my car too because I love my family. So I have, you know, my husband, me, my 3 children, and my 2 dogs. So I want you to think about that as we talk about operational security. So operational security, what is it? It is the process. It's a process of identifying critical information and analyzing how that information can be pieced together by the enemy to get the big picture. So as we talk about OPSEC, I want you to think about puzzle pieces, because that's what we're talking about today. Pieces of the puzzle that can be put together to give a big picture. Why do you care? Because you want to protect your family. We all want to protect DoD operations, right? So we're going to leave this particular slide up there, and we're going to talk about my car. What do you know about me? Just from what I've told you, that picture that I've painted.
Everything. How many family members you have, where your children go to school, what rank you currently are, and that your husband was active military.
Right, somebody was in the Navy, somebody's in the Air Force, somebody's retired, right?
What kids do.
What my kids do.
How many kids you have.
You know,
knowing where your kids go to school, they know roughly where you might live.
How much information I've given away. Never occurred to me that I was potentially compromising my family, right? But what have I done? I've given you small pieces of a puzzle that create a big picture. And so if I'm the bad guy, if I do some homework and piece together further pieces of the puzzle, I might be able to find you, because I might have gotten your address by looking up your license tag. And now I'm going to watch what time you come and go. I'm going to watch what time, you know, you leave for work, your spouse leaves for work, your children leave for school. I know a lot of stuff. So, okay, I might not be a terrorist, but I could be a thief. All from small pieces of the puzzle. I've now figured out your routine. I know a lot about your family from your car. That's what you need to understand about OPSEC today. It's those pieces. And so how does that apply to Facebook and the social media environment? You all have Facebook pages that have been set up. It's those small pieces. If you're posting something and someone else posts another comment, and then 3 comments later, all of those comments can be pieced together to provide some operational information that none of us intended to give out, but collectively we did. As key spouses and moderators of your squadron Facebook pages, it's your responsibility to make sure that you are cognizant of that. Please make sure that your groups are closed, that when people request access to your Facebook sites, that you're verifying who they are against your rosters, because they need to have a need to know. It helps to protect your information, right? You want to make sure that you don't post operational specific information. Just because you know where your spouse or significant other is, doesn't mean everybody needs to know. One of the things that I want you to be careful of is geotagging. Do you all know what that is? Have you heard of that? We see it in Facebook a lot. You upload a photo and you say, this is where I am, and it date and time stamps it and tells me where you're located, and then you start attaching names to those faces. That's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Because by my car, you know a lot of information. If I don't have the security settings set correctly on my Facebook page, now you can put a face to a name, to a car, pieces of a puzzle. OPSEC are pieces of a puzzle that can be put together to give the enemy an idea of what we're doing, which can ultimately lead to compromise. I can tell by your reaction that you get it, right? So everybody's going to go out and scrape off those little white stick figure families, right? My card doesn't have any of that, but you know, it sends the point. Again, on behalf of my team and the 70 ISR family, I appreciate what you're doing for all of us. And I want you to know that you make a difference, and you're just as an important part of our mission as I am when I put my uniform on every day. Please make sure that as you proceed in your responsibilities, you safeguard the Privacy Act information that you have access to, and make sure that information isn't put into a puzzle that can further compromise this wing. Thanks for having me here today. I appreciate it.